Other tenses do not have that situation, but here with simple present, we have two different auxiliaries depending on the subject we're using. Now I'm going to scroll it down, and there is a conversation. I'll give you 2 minutes to complete that, and then we're going to practice it, okay? So think on what could be the best way to fit those gaps, and then I will be asking you. After that, we will continue with the practice of that. Okay, Jorge and Felix, let's start. Let's see what you think are the possible answers for this conversation. Let's start with Jorge. Jorge, it says, what do you do? I'm a full-time student. I study the violin. And
Uh, what do you play? No. What do you go to the school? No.
What do
Where? Where?
where do
I
you
try to find. Where do you go to the school?
where,
Right?
yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Where do you go to the school?
yeah, good. Felix, next.
Um, I go to the New York School of Music.
Okay, next, Jorge.
Uh, what? No. What do you do? No. What do you like your classes? No, no, I don't find that correct.
Felix, what do you think?
Um, I think the same. I think the same thing.
As Jorge?
Yeah.
What do you like your classes?
No.
What do
Remember
you?
a question we worked to ask about the description? Do you
Mm,
remember? It's how do you like?
How
How do you like?
is like
why?
Yeah, this is the expression you use for asking for a description. How do you like?
how do you like your classes?
Sorry, because I misspell you. How do you like?
Eh,
How do you like your
uh,
classes? It's asking for a description. I mean, if you like it or not. ¿Cómo te parecen? How do you like?
uh, it's like
Yeah.
como te gustan.
Yeah, it's
O
similar
si-
to what's like. You remember we worked on something that what is Mexico like?
yes.
It's a synonym for that. So what is something like and how do you like are similar in meaning.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so what's the answer, Felix? When the person says how do you like your classes?
Um, the second is what does Tanya do?
Sorry, but before that, the last one in the first conversation.
I like them a lot.
Any other possible answer there? I like it. I like them. Any other idea? Other verbs can we use instead of like? I like them.
I
I love them.
love,
I love them. Any other?
Mm,
like
Enjoy.
I enjoy it. Enjoy it.
love.
Enjoy.
I enjoy
I
them.
enjoy them. You can use one of the three. Don't like or love. Okay, now let's continue with the second. Felix, start please.
What does Tanya do?
Good, continue, Jorge.
She's an art class. No.
Okay, she's a teacher.
Yes. She
Continue.
she teach. She teach.
She
And
teaches.
she
Teach.
teaches. Okay, okay. She teaches an art class and a school in Denver.
At a school in Denver. Good. Felix, continue.
Um, what about Ryan? Where does he work?
Jorge, continue.
He works for a big computer company in San Francisco.
Good. Continue, Felix.
What does he do exactly?
Jorge.
He designs fantastic websites.
Yeah, he's a website designer. He designs
Fantastic
fantastic
websites.
websites. Yeah.
Yes.
Now we're going to do part B about 3 different jobs. What do you know about these 3 jobs? Complete the chart, and then you tell me complete sentences. You share with me complete ideas about them. So the flight attendant is already done. We need to think about the doctor. What are 3 things a doctor does? What do you think? You both can open your microphones and share. What do you think about the doctor? A doctor what?
Works for an hospital.
Was for a hospital, yeah. What else?
Um, a doctor um,
What else?
take
Jorge, what do you
care.
Sorry, teacher.
take?
You can repeat the question.
Yeah, we're going to complete the doctor and the teacher's descriptions, yeah? So Felix says that a doctor works in a hospital and that a doctor takes care of what? Felix?
Of patients.
Of patients, yes. Takes care of patients. And what could be another characteristic of the doctor?
Um, mm, he he works. He performs a surgery. No.
You could say there that he operates on people, yeah?
Mm.
Operates.
Or he prescribes medicines.
Yeah, yeah, but talking about surgery is he operates. Talking about prescriptions, he orders.
Orders
Yeah, he
medicine.
orders medicines for patients. Yeah. What else could we say? So we said that he works in a hospital. That he takes care of patients, but maybe not the doctor takes care of patients. That's a job for the nurse. Doctor is more in charge of just checking and revising a patient and see what could be the sickness or the disease the person has. So we could say that he operates on people, he orders medicine, he examines. Yeah, he examines patients also too. What about the teacher? Dago, hello, how are you? Hi, Dago. Dago, hello. Dago, can you hear me? Are you having problems again? Okay. Jorge and Felix, let's continue. Now with the teacher, open your microphones and let's see what can we say about the teacher.
The teacher works in a school.
Works in school, yeah. What else?
Uh, teach many subjects.
Teaches.
Teaches many subjects to the children.
It, okay, a teacher teaches subjects, different subjects to children. What else?
Mm,
Felix, what do you think? Felix,
Um, he he teaches um, lessons.
sorry,
What teacher?
sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Today I have problems with the signal here in my house because a lot of people is is connecting um, at the same time.
Okay. So could you repeat again what you said about teachers?
Um, a teacher works at school and he teaches um, he teaches many subjects.
Yeah,
Um, teaches math or Spanish,
math,
for example.
chemistry, yeah. Dago, okay, Dago, how are you, Dago? Hi, Dago, I can hear you now. Dago, I cannot understand you. Okay, Dago, try to join the class. I mean, you're now in the class, but then we are describing teacher, doctor, and flight attendant work. Yeah, what do they do exactly? So we were saying that a teacher works in a school. What else could you say about the teacher?
um, uh, a teacher evaluates tests, right?
Evaluates, yeah.
Evaluates tests.
Yeah, that could be another. Good. So a teacher works in a school, a teacher teaches different subjects, a teacher evaluates his or her students. We could also say that a teacher prepares lessons, yeah, prepares materials for the class. So those are all possible answers, yeah. Why we're practicing this? Because it is important that you remember when you're talking about what you do as a profession, you always use present simple, yeah? As you can see, all the things we have said are expressed in present simple, yeah? Now we're going to do part C, that is asking the question, asking different, please, Dago. No, Dago, it's complicated. Today it's more complicated today. I listen to adults barking, but I don't listen to. It's really difficult to understand. But in the meantime, Dago, please close the microphone so we can continue. Yes, I go. Okay, we're going to do part C. There are some questions, yeah, there to ask your partners, and they are related to work and school. We have like, what do you do? Where do you live? Do you study? Do you work? Where do you study? Where do you work? How do you like your job? How do you like your career? And what's your favorite something? Yeah. So we're going to ask those questions. I think you can work, the three of you, like asking one to another different questions. Yeah. So let's start. No preparation. This is type of natural conversation we're having. So let's start with Jorge. Jorge, ask something to Felix.
Okay. Uh, where do you live, Felix?
Jorge, I live in Caldas.
Uh, uh,
Remember, Felix, sorry, Jorge. Remember, Felix, that you always need to give maybe one or two sentences of extra information. I live in Caldas. Caldas is a very beautiful department, city, town in I don't know where is it, but you need to give a little bit of information, extra information.
Okay, I live in Caldas in south to Medellin. Um, it's very cold because um, it's raining um
All
um,
day.
every one day, but it's a beautiful town.
Okay, better, much better. Now Felix asks something to Jorge.
Jorge, what do you do?
I teach children in my house. I help children with their home tasks and homework.
Okay, Jorge, another question for Felix.
Okay. What is your favorite food?
What is my favorite?
Food.
Hi.
What is your favorite food?
Repeat again, Jorge, because the last part I don't hear last part.
What is your favorite food? What you
Food.
eat? Your food.
Oh yeah, yes. I like pasta and I like beans. My mother cooks beans um, many days in the week and a lot of pastas. I like it.
Okay.
Okay. Felix, the last question to Jorge.
The last question. Um, do you study? What and where?
And I study English degree, and I studied this in UNAD, in the UNAD
You say at
at
the UNAD University.
the
Yeah?
UNAD University. Okay.
Good. Okay, thank you. Now let's move to the writing, supposed writing part. And here we're going to talk about ourselves because it is a biography. Yeah. So we have information from the others. Yeah. We know a little bit from Jorge and from Felix. So the idea here is to talk, not to write, to talk about your partner. Yeah. So Jorge is going to talk about Felix, and Felix is going to talk about Jorge. So you're going to introduce the person and then tell us a little bit of what the person answered and other things, additional things that you know about him or her. If you think that in this case about him, and if you think that there is not enough information that you have and you need to add something else, you can ask the person extra information. Yeah, the idea is that you have at least 5 pieces of information, 5 different pieces of information. Maybe hobbies, study, work, favorite food, age, where do they live. At least you need to mention 5 different things about your partner, but you have to do it with complete sentences, as in the example you have there. My classmate is a student. She lives near the university. She studies fashion design. She has a part time job in a blah, 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 blah. So the idea is to build like a short text, in this case, a short discourse, because you're going to present it not written, but speaking and describing certain characteristics about your partner. Yeah? Is that clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
We must
I'm going to
we must write uh, those um, um, those things about our classmate.
No, no, Felix, no, you don't have to write it. You have to
Ah,
prepare it and say it. Yeah.
okay, okay.
If you need more information, I leave you alone. I mean, alone because I'm closing my microphone, but I'm here. Obviously, if you need something, but you can ask extra information one to the other, each other. Okay. So I'll give you 5 minutes, and then I'll be listening to you.
Okay, teacher.
Jorge, where do you live?
I live in Ocaña. Ocaña is a city in Norte Santander.
Oh, okay.
Do you have another question?
Your job is your job full or part time?
It's part-time.
Part time. Oh, that's good. What is your
Uh,
favorite food?
my favorite food is pizza.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
What is your hobby?
I like uh, play instruments like violin or how to say how to say see um, organeta or synthesizer
Keyboards.
keyboards. Okay, okay. Uh, yeah, yeah, I like play in keyboards or play violin. I am not I'm not really good, but I only do it for by by hobby.
Hmm, that's good. Do you have son or any question?
Um, uh, do you have a pet, right?
Yes, I have a pet, a dog.
Uh, how is uh, its name?
Um, Its name is Sarita.
Sarita. Okay. Uh, do you work in Grupo Hair, right?
Yes, Grupo Hair. That's good.
Okay. I don't remember what do you do in that institution. What is your work in the
And content and content editor.
content editor? Okay.
Editor. Yeah, yes. Editor.
Content editor. Uh, do you live with your family or do you have your own house?
And now I live with my family.
Okay.
Are you married or single?
No, I am single.
How old are you?
You can repeat.
How old are you?
I am 27 years old.
Okay.
And you?
I'm 33 years old.
33? Okay,
33.
okay, okay. Uh, Dago is connected. Dago need to participate.
No, let's see. You keep. I think you have enough information, Felix and Jorge. Let me see if Dago is having lots of problems these days with communication. So let's see if he now can. Can you listen to us now, Dago? Now, Dago. No, no, he cannot hear us. Now let's do your part because now it comes another part that is also giving information. In that one, we can include Dago.
Okay.
So you have ready your information, or you need time to put things together.
Well, I can do it right now.
Yeah, Felix. What about you?
Okay. Um, my classmate.
Do you need time to put things together, or you can do it now?
What teacher? I don't understand.
Do you need time to put things together? I mean, what if Jorge's information? Do you need time to organize that and then say that, or now you can start?
Oh, I can start.
Okay, so let's start with Felix. Felix.
Okay. My classmate name is Jorge. He's 27 years old. He's single and he's a teacher. He has his own business in his house and he works part time. He teaches subjects as math and English, and he loves eat pizza. And he lives in Ocaña. He is a town of north of Santander, and and he likes play musical instruments like as violin and keyboard. this is a description about Jorge.
Okay, very good. But Felix, to take into account that when you use the verb love, like, enjoy, like he loves what he likes eating, yeah, you need to use ing. Then the verb that follows must have ing. For example, he loves eating pizza, yeah?
Okay, teacher.
And the pronunciation is keyboard. Keyboard.
Keyboard.
Good. Jorge, now you.
Okay. Hello. And my partner is Felix Antonio. He lives in Medellin, and he has 33 years old. He works in Grupo Gear, uh, and he is a content editor. Uh, he also have a pet, a dog. It's called Sarita, and and he likes pasta and beans. Uh, there is the, I need to add more information, teacher.
Okay, good. Jorge, remember that when you're talking about the age, you don't say he has, but he is. Yeah, he is 33. And
Okay.
uh, and remember that present simple always, because sometimes you said he also have instead of he also has. Yeah, but in general was good. Was really good. Now listen, you three. Now that Dago is here, now you're going to ask questions to me. Yeah, ask questions to me to do exactly the same activity, but this time you need to have enough information to make a description in which Dago, Felix, and Jorge can participate. Maybe Dago starts talking about the first part of it, then Felix, and then Jorge. So maybe you need more or less 10 questions. Yes, to ask me just 10 questions, things that you don't, maybe you don't remember, or things that you need to include in that description you're going to say about me. Yeah, the idea is that you ask me the questions and then you distribute the information among you so you can prepare that part and start talking about it. Yeah, is that clear?
Teacher, I understand we need to make question about you, right? But
Yeah.
how present, how is the distribution of questions? So
You have to, yeah, the idea is that you decide that. Yeah, the point is that the three of you must talk, so you gather information. I mean, you ask me questions and then you distribute that among you. For example, Dago starts with the first part, then Felix continues with the part in the middle, and you finish with the last part of the information. Yeah, the answers I give you, you start talking about me. So my teacher is this, she is, she does, she blah blah blah. Then the point is that you three talk.
Hmm, okay.
Yeah, you get it?
Yes, teacher.
But that will let you. So you just you and Felix.
Okay.
If you need information, ask me, please.
Okay. Teacher, do you live in Bogota, right?
Yes, I live in Bogota.
Okay. And do you live in an apartment?
Yes, I live in an apartment in a 5th floor.
Okay. Um, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is pasta, especially lasagna.
Uh, Sorry, teacher, you can repeat?
My favorite food is pasta, especially lasagna.
Okay, okay. Uh, do you have a car?
No, I don't. I don't. I use public transportation.
Okay. And teacher, what is exactly your work? You are only a tutor or this, or do you have another function in another institutions?
Yeah, I am a bilingual teacher. Yeah, so I teach. In fact, my career was philology. Yeah, so I am a philologist because I studied at Universidad Nacional and the career was that philologist. So I am
And
a specialist in English.
okay, what is a philologist do?
A philologist is a person who studies languages in depth. I mean, I studied the language, the culture, the history of how English was created. I also studied translation, uh, additionally to studying how to become a teacher.
Okay. Um, this is a well. Uh, what is your age, teacher?
My age,
Yes,
I am 37.
37. Okay, okay.
37.
Um, maybe Felix want to.
Sandago, yeah, do you have other questions?
Teacher, excuse me, what did you study in the National University?
I studied philology.
Oh, uh, what is your specialization in philology?
No, I did my career. I am a philologist. I did my career there,
In
and
English,
I am
German.
it's just English because Universidad Nacional separates the languages. You only study one, and then I just studied English.
Oh, and why do you study here in the UNAD?
What?
Sorry,
Um, uh,
and
Uh, maybe Felix confused the the UNAD the with the Universidad Nacional.
no, he says that why do you study here in not? I don't understand. I don't understand, Felix.
I understand you are studying two careers.
Okay,
I
again,
understand.
again, I listen to you.
Mm.
I think Felix confused the fact that your teacher say you are a philologist. but also do you say you have a degree in English? So maybe this sound confused because maybe it sounds like you have two careers.
Ah, okay. No, no, no. It is just one.
So you are a philologist, but also this career means you have a degree in English, right?
Yeah, yeah. Being a philologist is being a teacher of a specific language, but with a depth like knowledge on certain aspects of language.
So a philologist need to choose a language to specialize, no, or
To
this
study. Yeah, no,
specialize.
yeah. A philologist needs to decide on one language to study. So I decided in English because Universidad Nacional offers you different languages like Spanish, English, French, German too. So you have to
Okay,
decide on.
okay.
Okay, teacher, do you have a pet?
No, I don't have pets.
Oh, um, another question. Um, what do you like to do in your
Again, Felix.
what do you do in your free time?
Okay. In my free time, I go to concert. I read a lot. I listen to music, and I go out to eat with my family.
That's good, teacher.
Thank you.
Are you single or married?
I am married, and I have
Okay.
a son, and I have a son too.
And how old um, how old is your son?
My son is 11 years old.
I don't have any question, teacher.
Okay, good.
Maybe what teacher?
Yeah.
What is your favorite place to visit?
Um, in Bogota,
Yes, your favorite.
uh, I really like going downtown. It is a plan we have with my family. So every Sunday, when we have time on Sundays, we go there, and we like buying music. So we go and look for vinyls because we have a collection. So it is something I like to do a lot, visiting those historical places in La Candelaria and all those places where we have churches and museums, libraries. That it's a good plan for me.
Okay. Uh, maybe
Oh,
we have all the information or Lago.
yes, I think yeah. But Dago left.
Oh, okay. Oh, Felix.
So with
Maybe.
that information, you can start.
Okay. Uh,
You need time, or you want to start now?
uh, maybe, maybe we can start right now, but Felix needs time.
No.
Okay.
Okay, go.
I start or you start, Felix?
Uh, you should start, Jorge.
Okay. Um, so, teacher, I need to do a presentation, right?
About me, yeah. So you
Yes,
say
yes.
my teacher is, yeah.
Okay. Hello, our teacher is Hilde Andrea. She lives in Bogota, in uh, uh, in an apartment. Um, she's married and have a son. Uh, she's 37 years and her son is 11 years old. Um, uh, maybe Felix can continue the questions, or I need to.
Okay, I continue. Our teacher is a bilingual teacher. She has a degree. Um, she has a philology degree, and she's studying in the UNAD. Um, and he likes to go to concert, and in her free time she likes listening to music, um, and she loves eating lasagna. I don't have more information.
Okay. Okay, good. That was good. Now I understood what Felix was meaning with his question. Now I understood when he said that why do you study here? I do not. Because I said that I studied at Universidad Nacional, but I'm also studying here. The point is that I did all the process in Universidad Nacional here in Bogota when I was like 20, 22, 23 years old. I did everything, but I couldn't finish there because I had different situations. So I couldn't do the work to graduate. So what I did was that I came here to NAT and I decided to finish my career here because I was not admitted again at Universidad Nacional. I understand your question.
Ah, okay, teacher.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, let's continue. Now I'm going to. It was good. Yeah, I really like it. So your biography is my biography. All the information you gave was really good. So congratulations because it looks like you're doing a really good job. Now let's move to the next exercise. That is this conversation. Yeah, this conversation that says I start work at 5. And we have Daniel and Helen. So listen to what they say.
Page 11, Exercise 7, Conversation. I start work at 5. Part A. Listen and practice.
So, do you usually come to the gym in the morning?
Yeah, I do.
Really? What time do you go to work?
I work in the afternoon. I start work at 5.
Wow, that's late. When do you get home at night?
I usually get home at midnight.
Midnight? That is late. What do you do exactly?
I'm a TV announcer. I do the weather report on KNTV. Don't you recognize me?
Oh, you're Helen Black. I love your show. By the way, I'm Daniel.
Page 11. Exercise 7. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation.
Only part A. Only part A. So, ready to do it? Daniel and Helen, yeah? So, who wanna be Daniel? Who wanna be Helen? Let's say, Jorge, you can be Helen, and Felix, you can be Daniel, yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, so do you usually come to the gym in the morning?
Yeah. I do.
Really? What time do you go to work?
I work in the afternoon. I start work at 5.
Wow, that's late. When do you get home at night?
I usually get home at midnight.
Midnight? That is late. What do you do exactly?
I'm a TV announcer. I do the weather report in KNTV. Don't you recognize me?
Recognize.
Recognize me?
Oh, you are Helen Black? I love your show. By the way, I'm Daniel.
Okay, good. Now the second part. We're going to listen to the second part of the conversation, and then you tell me what time Daniel gets up. What time does he get up? And what time does Daniel start work? So 2 different times. The time he gets up and the time he starts work. Okay, listen and tell me.
What time does Daniel get up? Start work.
And you, Daniel? What's your day like?
Well, right now I'm in school, so I just have a part-time job. But I'm pretty busy. I get up early, around 6 a.m. Then I work from 7 until 9. I go to school and study until 4 p.m. Then I work again from 5 until 7.
So what do you do?
I'm a dog walker.
A what? What's that?
A dog walker. I take people's dogs for walks. It's great, and it keeps me in shape, too.
Page 11. Exercise.
So what are the times? What time does he get up?
Sorry, teacher. I have a situation in my house. What you can repeat the audio?
The audio? Yeah, no problem.
Page 11. Exercise 7. Conversation. I start work at 5. Part A. Lip
Show. By the way, I'm Daniel.
Page 11. Exercise 7. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What time does Daniel get up? Start work.
And you, Daniel? What's your day like?
Well, right now I'm in school, so I just have a part-time job. But I'm pretty busy. I get up early, around 6 a.m. Then I work from 7 until 9. I go to school and study until 4 p.m. Then I work again from 5 until 7.
So what do you do?
I'm a dog walker.
A what? What's that?
A dog walker. I take people's dogs for walks. It's great. It's shape too.
Okay, now, what time does he get up?
You get-
6. Okay.
See, yeah, yes. It's the same answer.
He wakes up at 6 a.m.
Okay. Felix, and what time does he work?
He and what time does he work? He works until he works to 5 until 7 p.m.
Okay. Does he work in the morning?
No, he works. I guess he works in to the afternoon at the night.
Okay, from 5 to 7. What does he
Okay.
do from 7 to 9 in the morning?
He's studying.
Yes,
At that time, he's studying, yeah?
yes.
He goes to school.
He goes to school. Good. Now the pronunciation goes to school, yeah. Now we're going to the next activity, pronunciation. And then here we are talking about syllable stress. The part of the word where the, I would say, like the hardest or the main stress goes, yeah? And see the points, and the points indicate, the big point indicate that in that part of the word we make more emphasis, yeah? So we say dancer, no dancer. That is the difference. So emphasis is done in the part where you find the biggest point, okay? So we're going to listen and practice. I mean, listen and repeat these words and other ones we have with the same pronunciation pattern. So let's listen.
Page 11, Exercise 8, Pronunciation. Syllable stress. Part A, listen and practice. Notice which syllable has the main stress in these words.
Direct.
Page 11, Exercise 8, Part B. Which stress pattern do these words have? Add them to the columns in Part A. Then listen and check.
Pilot.
Where do you think pilot go? In the first, in the second, or in the third column?
Teacher, repeat again because I don't understand.
Where do you think pilot go? In the first, second, or in the third column?
Oh, pilot. I don't heard some about pilot.
Okay, pilot. The pattern of pronunciation corresponds, is it similar to dancer, company, or director?
But what is the question, teacher? Because I don't understand.
Teacher,
Okay, okay, there are three different types of stress syllable, yeah? When it goes in at the beginning, like danza, when it goes, and it has only two syllables, yeah? When it goes in the beginning, like in company, but it has three syllables. Or when it goes in the middle, like director, and it goes in the middle with three syllables. So pilot corresponds to which one? Danza, company, or director?
Um, it corresponds to dancer
Yeah,
because
danza, yeah?
it
Tell me why.
it it has two syllables.
Okay, and the stress goes in the first one, pilot. You don't say pilot, yeah?
Pilot,
You say
the
pilot. So
first.
that's pilot. The next,
Lumberjack.
lumberjack.
maybe the director column. Oh, no.
Lumberjack. It's lumberjack.
Lumberjack. But lumberjack had the situation in what syllable?
In which one?
I guess in the first, but I don't.
Yeah, but
In lumberjack.
in the lamb. So where does it go? Company or director?
In company, I guess.
Company, yeah. Company, good. The next, musician. Musician.
Musician.
Yeah, musician. Felix, what do you think? Musician. Where does the stress go?
Um, that works. That word has three syllables, and the the stress syllable is C.
Musician.
Musician.
The middle, not the one in the middle.
In the middle, yes. And
So sounds like
sounds like director.
good. Very good. Now the next. Listen to the next.
Designer.
Designer.
The designer sounds like director.
Director too, yeah? Designer. In the middle. Good.
Yes.
Next.
Fisherman.
Felix, what about fisherman? Fisherman.
What? Fisherman.
Fisherman.
Fisherman. Pescador. That word has three syllables. The first syllable is it has the stress. Fisherman
Fisherman. Sounds like
sounds like I don't remember the first word.
Company.
Pilot. No.
Company.
Company. Yes, Jorge.
company, yeah. And the last.
Company.
Cowboy.
Cowboy is like pilot. Cowboy. I think these words go with the same group. Pilot.
Yeah, cowboy. And the same group as in dancer, pilot, cowboy, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. It goes there. Good. But give me a moment. Okay, I have now the words, so I played it, you listen to it, and then you tell me if it has the same stress syllable as in dancer, company, or director, yeah? It's clear? You just listen to them. I'll be playing them. You listen and tell me, yeah?
Plane is the same dancer.
Okay. I'll give you the word, you listen to it, and then you let me know. So this is the first one, listen.
Enterprise. Enterprise. Enterprise.
Okay, Felix, what do you think?
Is like is the same that company.
Jorge, what do you say?
I think the same, teacher. I see company is like enterprise.
Okay, good. Very good. So it is like exactly the same as that one. Now let's listen to the second.
Manage. Manage. Manage.
What do you think, Jorge?
Sounds like dancer, manage,
Manage,
and then
dancer, and dancer. Felix, what do you think?
Teacher is manage.
Manage. Yeah, I can write it on the chat if you need it. It's manage.
Manage. Is the same that company. For me, it's the same that company.
For you, it sounds like
Manage.
company. Yeah, it's the word that I have written, manage. So you think like company?
Yes, teacher.
And Jorge says it's like?
it's like management is like dance.
Dance. And okay, let me tell you that the correct answer is that manage is like dancer, yeah? Because you don't, it has just two syllables. Man, so it doesn't have, it does not, the syllable is at the, that it's man, manage. So the first one is the one that goes with this, is the main syllable, is the first one, man. So Jorge has the correct answer, yeah? Manage is like that. Because if you wanna, if you think it is like company, to begin with, three syllables, but it has just two, manage. Yeah, Felix, is that clear?
Okay, teacher, is clear.
Okay, next. Let's go to the next. Listen, please.
Cooperate. 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 Cooperate.
Collaborate.
Cooperate. Cooperate.
Corporate.
It sounds like what?
Sounds like company.
Felix, what do you say? Felix?
For me is the same that the director. Director.
Director. Okay, cooperate. And then Jorge says that it's like company. Cooperate. Cooperate.
Ah, okay. I heard.
Yeah, Felix. No, it's this.
Oh.
Cooperate. That's different. No problem. That's different. So what do you think now?
Yes, is the same that company.
Company, yeah, it's a team company, yeah. Now let's listen to the other, and then this and the last one. Listen to this one.
Examine.
Okay.
Examine. Examine. Examine.
Sorry, teacher. You can repeat this, the audio.
Examine.
Example.
Examine.
Examine. Write it in the chat.
Examine.
Listen again.
Examine.
Sounds like director.
Sounds like director. Listen again.
Examine.
Felix, what do you say?
I say the same thing. It sounds like director.
Examine.
Yeah, it sounds like director. Yeah, it's good. And the last one. Listen.
Knowledge.
Listen, please.
Knowledge. Knowledge.
Knowledge sounds like company.
I think the same.
Sounds like what?
Company.
Company. Listen again. And Felix thinks the same.
Yes, teacher.
Listen again.
Knowledge. Knowledge.
How many syllables?
Maybe then is dancer, right?
Yes. How many syllables?
2.
Knowledge.
Yeah, knowledge. It's a long, when you see the word, it's a long word. Yeah, has lots of letters, but only 2 syllables.
Knowledge.
And you say knowledge. You don't say knowledge. So it sounds like what?
Like dancer.
Like dancer, dancer, knowledge. Exactly the same sound. Okay. Give me a moment, please. Okay, you can now talk the microphones. Good. And let's continue with these expressions that helps us to locate in time. Yeah, so we have time expressions now. The ones that are involved are the ones we're going to center on. So we have at, when we're talking about time, we use at, and specific time at 7, at 3 o'clock. At, always that we need to mention specific time. Around, we use around when the time is not specific, yeah? Maybe 10, 10, 5, 10, 10, 10, 15. So around means that it is not exactly at that time, but it could be before or later. Some minutes, like 10 minutes before or 10 minutes later. That's when we use around. Then we have early, and we use early to express a moment in the day that it's that it's like in the morning, could be early, or that it's before a specific time. Yeah, if you say let's meet each other at 3, and then I arrive at 2:30, it means that I arrived earlier. So that's what we have for early. And then opposite to early, there is late. And when do we use that? When we have a moment that passed the established time. So we agreed on a certain specific time, and then I didn't arrive at that time, but I arrived 10 or 20 or 30 minutes after that. It means that I was late. Yeah, so we have early and late like opposites. Early, before the time that we had decided to meet. Late, after the time we have decided to meet. The other one is until, and until establishes a limit. So when we use until, it's because we want to say that it is not going to be just by that time. It is not going to take longer. Until means a limit. And the two connectors that we also use that are before and after. So before means a moment, a previous moment, yeah. And after means a moment that comes. It is not previous, but it's afterwards, yeah. So it's a moment that comes. So we have something like noon. Before noon means that it's previous to noon. Afternoon means that it's a moment or activities or actions we're going to do that follow. Actions or things that follow that instant. So that is the difference between before, previous, after. It means things that are happening in the moment that passes the established moment we have, yeah? It is also important to take into account that when we talk about the parts of the day, we use in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon. The parts of the day. We always use in. We don't say on the morning. No, we say always in. Yeah? Also with the night, the day we use at night. And with the days of the week, we use on Saturdays, on Sundays. So always that we talk about the week, we use on weekdays, on weeknights, on weekends, on Fridays, yeah. When I say on Fridays, I indicate that I'm talking about all Fridays. But then if I want to mention just this coming Friday, I would say on Friday, no plural. So when I pluralize it, it is because I need to leave clear that I'm talking about all days in this month, let's say. Yeah. So take that into account too. Talking about the clock, yeah? So we say 7 o'clock, or we could say just 7, or 7 sharp. That it's not very academic, it's more common, more ordinary things to say, but people would say 7 sharp. That it's a synonym of 7 o'clock. Or you could just say 7. If it is in the morning, so we use AM. If it is in the evening, we use PM. Yeah? In the morning, in the evening. So you could say 7 AM or 7 in the morning, 7 PM or 7 in the evening. Okay? Now we're going to do this exercise completing the sentences with some of the time expressions we have there. There is an example that says, I get up 6 in the morning, and then what follows is on weekdays, yeah? Remember that when we talk about the week, it's always on. So I get up 6 in the morning, but then what is missing there? I get up, what is missing there when I have after I get up, and what word is missing before 6? Okay. At 6 what?
In the morning.
At 6 in the morning, and the last
On weekend. Or weekdays.
on weekdays. Good. Felix, what about number 2? Felix.
Excuse me. I go to bed around midnight on weeknights.
Good. Jorge, the next. I start work.
I start work at 11:13 at night.
11:30.
30? Okay. 30 at night.
At night. Yeah, good. Next, Felix.
I have lunch around 3 in the afternoon on Fridays.
On Fridays. Good. Jorge, the next. I stay up.
I stay up at 1 a.m. on weekend.
Jorge, stay up indicates that you go to bed a little bit later than used to. So you could say I stay up at, or it could be better another one.
Until when 1 a.m. on weekends.
On weekends, yeah, good. Felix, I have a little snack.
I have little snack at 9 in the evening.
Good. The last one, Jorge. Jorge.
I sleep at noon on Sundays.
Could you repeat it, please?
I sleep afternoon on Sundays. I sleep afternoon on Sundays.
Okay. Another possible could be what?
Before, right? Before?
Correct, but another possible answer.
I sleep
until noon.
Until noon on Sunday.
Yeah, it could be also true. Now let's make sentences that are true for you. Yeah, so the same information, but indicating real aspects of your life. For example, if I talk about myself and I and I'm sorry, thanks. And I'm talking about number one, I would say I get up at 4 in the morning on weekdays. So I have to change that to make it real for me. Yeah? So now you do the same. What about number two, Jorge? How can it be real for you? I go to bed.
I go to bed at 11:45 at night.
Okay. I go to bed at 11:45 at night. Good. Felix, what about number three? Something real for you. I start work.
I start work at 8 a.m. On in the morning. Start work 8 a.m. morning.
On weekdays?
Yes, on weekdays. That's good, teacher.
Teacher, but
Have lunch. Number four.
I have lunch at 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 noon. I have to repeat the same thing.
No, make it true for you. Make it true for you.
I have lunch at noon
Every day.
every day. Yes,
Including weekends, yeah?
yes.
Okay, good. Jorge, what about I stay up?
I stay up until midnight the weekends.
On weekends.
On weekends.
On weekends, good. Felix, what about the little snacks in the evening?
I have a little snack 4 p.m. in the afternoon.
In the evenings, you don't have snacks, do you?
What, teacher?
In the evening, you don't have snacks, do you?
Oh, I don't hear you because the dog is barking.
Yeah. You don't have snacks in the evening, do you?
I have a little snack at around at around I don't know, teacher.
No, you don't have snacks at night, do you?
Oh, no.
In real life, you only have snacks in the afternoon.
Yes, teacher.
Or do you have snacks at night? No.
At night, no.
What do you have at night then? Jorge, what do you have at night? Dinner or a little snack?
I have a snack at 8 p.m. On the evening.
In the
evening. Yes.
Okay. And then sleeping. You sleep until
I sleep until midnight. No. I sleep until 8 a.m. On Sundays.
On Sundays, yeah, until 8 in the morning, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Jorge, thanks a lot. Felix, thank you. See you next weekend. Have a nice week. That's all for.
Thanks, teacher.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Have a nice weekend.
Bye, teacher. Goodbye, Jorge.
Bye, everyone. Bye, teacher. Bye, Felix.
Bye-bye.